top 50 healthiest food and recipe for you today. And what's the secret food of the day, honey?
Onions.
It's carrots!
Oh, close. Vegetable.
Alright, so carrots, come on, it's a veggie. How many times have you heard your parents say, eat your carrots, it's good for your eyes? Well, they weren't lying. Carrots are full of vitamin A. In fact, they're full of a lot of vitamin A, and it's easy to get too much vitamin A. So if you eat too many raw carrots, your hands will actually turn orange. The palms of your hands can actually turn orange. Been there. Okay, so they're also good, they find, for preventing cancer. I wonder if they're good at making cats be quiet.
Yeah, shoving up in their mouth.
I don't know. They're also great if you want to lose weight because they're full of fiber, they're low in calories, and they taste great. So I'm going to put a link to the website where I found all this information. If you're interested, check it out. It's on Livestrong. And I'm going to also put the recipe in the bottom bar. So today we're having veggie stew. So to begin, it's full of delicious wintry type vegetables, and it's going to look like this when it's done, but ours is going to look a little bit different because instead of cabbage, I'm going to be putting kale in ours because I love the taste of kale in a stew. It makes it very hearty and rib sticking. So I'm going to start out by slicing up, roughly chopping 2 medium onions, and I'm using 3 cloves of elephant garlic. I don't like garlic so much in a stew because the taste is really strong. If you get the elephant garlic, it's much milder and sweeter. So we're going to begin in my non-stick spaghetti. I call it a spaghetti pot. It's more of like a large Dutch oven. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there, and I'm going to saute the 1 pound of carrots, the 2 onions, and the elephant garlic, and then we'll continue. So it's been cooking for about 5 to 10 minutes now, and the onions are just starting to get soft and glassy, which is good because you want them to start to caramelize and release all the sweetness. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is put in the rest of the ingredients and let it cook for about an hour. So the rest of the ingredients are about 6 cups of water, along with 2 packets of vegetarian seasoning. Or if you're not vegetarian, you don't have to use vegetarian seasoning. You could put in whatever kind of bouillon you want. I'm using about 3 to 4 sprigs of fresh rosemary, and I leave it on there because I want to pull it out before I serve it, because I don't like to find pine needles in my food. Also, about 6 to 8 medium-sized potatoes, peeled and cut up. 1 15-ounce can of white beans. This is a very large can, 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. If you don't have a big can, you could also use 2 smaller cans, 2 15-ounce ones. Salt and pepper to taste. So I would suggest about a tablespoon of salt, like sea salt, and probably about a half a teaspoon of pepper. And I'm going to be using this entire package of kale. And you're not going to want to add it all at once because it's going to fill up the entire pot. Just add like 1/3 of a bag at a time, and it'll deflate. You'll see. You'll be able to get it all in there, no problem. So you want to bring it up to the boil, then back off the heat and let it simmer for about an hour. Alright, so I got Mark here ready to tasty taste this. It has been cooking for about an hour and 10-15 minutes, simmering for an hour and 10, not from when you added the water. From when you brought it to the boil. Is it nice and cooked? Is it tasty?
Very good.
Oh, excellent. So there you have it, veggie stew. Mark highly recommends it. And remember, if you want the recipe or the website that recommends carrots, it'll be in the down bar. So I'll check you out next time. Much love.